railways are issuing computerized tickets at most of the stations, but card tickets are being issued at halt stations. Now this causes two challenges. One is the accounting of these tickets are not computerized, and also the railway presses are getting phased out. So supply of tickets are also becoming difficult. To overcome this challenge, all the tickets have to be brought under the ambit of UTS. Southern Railway had been doing trials for issue of these tickets to halts from their serving stations. However, to make a comprehensive solution, Southern Railway has come out with an innovation. We call this innovation as PUTS, Portable Unreserved Ticketing System. In this, all the equipments that are available in an UTS counter have been put inside a box. These equipment are of the exact specification as given by CRIS. This system can be plugged and played from anywhere. This can be used not only in halls but also to open special counters during melas, festivals, etc. This will require no additional infrastructure, and so this will be a very low cost solution. All the card tickets can be completely eliminated and all the unreserved passenger traffic will be fully computerized. This box has been fitted with all the peripherals that are used in a normal UTS counter. This is a thin client. This is the monitor. This is the keyboard, the ticket roll stand, and a thermal printer which is used in UTS counters. With this, a counter can be started anywhere.
Southern Railway Commercial Department proudly presents the first ever official app for train passengers across the railway. The word partner means a companion, helpmate, or a friend. This app will be like a helpmate for providing all kinds of information needed by passengers to plan their rail journeys, and like a companion during their journey to facilitate various requirements on trains and at stations. Rail Partner is a cut above all other privately managed apps in cyberspace because of its authenticity, accuracy, and currency. Our vision behind this app is to present a more friendlier and up-to-date face of our customer service, even as our country is transforming into the digital India era. This will help to provide latest timings or other information even after the regular timetable is published. Rail Partner will most importantly work as a direct communication medium between the passenger and the railways. Besides giving out accurate and timely information, we will also capture data directly from passengers to plan our services. We are also providing a unique menu listing all special trains other than regular trains based on the user's preferred route. This information will always be available on user's phone and will give more accurate business development intelligence than television or social media. Even for future direct communication with our customers, this app will be a low cost and more reliable platform, better than SMS alerts or emails, since it uses the ubiquitous Android environment. After downloading this app from the Play Store, there is a one-time registration. We have 6 menus in this app, namely Chennai Suburban Information, Reserved Train Timings Enquiries, SMS-based services, Value-Added Services, Rail Contacts, and FAQs. For Chennai Suburban Timings, the data is made available in the mobile phone itself. This data will be automatically uploaded when they install or update this app. Whenever a change in suburban timetable happens, the same will be also updated in the mobile storage. For reserved train timings, this app is developed in such a way that it works both offline and online. Online usage will give the most up-to-date data, so customers are encouraged to keep the app in online mode always. Our SMS-based services include PNR status, spot your train, platform position, and onboard services, etc. In our value-added services, we register demands of our customers for special trains in any sector on this railway. We also take requests for special coaches or train booking enquiry. We also collect data about large gatherings or festivals taking place anywhere in the railway, so that we can plan our services accordingly. This feature is unique among all the apps available today. All contact numbers that a passenger will need during her journey are provided in the app for direct calling. These include security, cleaning, catering, and running information. In our FAQ section, we provide answers to all sorts of queries, from passenger amenities and ticketing to refunds, claims, and parcel booking. This is the first time that Southern Railway is bringing out a train running and business development application for wide usage by our customers. Rail Partner is particularly user-friendly in that visually challenged rail users can easily use this Rail Partner by activating TalkBack facility in their smartphone. It is hoped that Rail Partner will turn out to be a friend in need and a friend indeed for millions of Southern Railway customers.
Click on this icon of the Rail Census app on your Android mobile phone for working. On clicking the app logo, the following generalized welcome page will be displayed. Select the user level for respective login and working. Click on Field Officer for entering headcount details. User ID and password for field officers will be updated by the Division Admin Officer. PF number of the employee will be the user ID of field officer. Given mobile number will be the password of field officer. Unique welcome screen with the name of the employee logged in will be displayed. Any mismatch in the ID and password, the app will not allow further access. Homepage of the field officer has 3 options. Click View your duty to view all the assigned duties for the census period. This page has the details of the station, date, and shift timings of the duty assigned. Click Census page for census count page. The upcoming duty is displayed with the details of division, station, section, date and shift timing. Next button is displayed if your upcoming duty falls on same day. Next button is disabled if your duty does not fall on the same day. By clicking Next button, you will enter into the head count page. Enter the train number manually. Enter the number of coaches attended in the train. Click the button. Click here to enter coach number. Number of coach number entered in the previous page will be reflected in this page with respective number of coach details in the text boxes. Select the coach type from the drop down box. After selecting the coach type, enter the painted coach number and then the actual occupancy of the coach. After entering all the coach details, click the check button to view the overall head count page. Once the details are verified, click the confirm button to submit. Record saved successfully pop-up message will be displayed. Further entry of different trains is to be made in the same procedure. Once shift timing gets over, logout option is clicked for logging out. Click on Division Admin from main page for division working. User ID and password for division admin will be given by headquarters admin. User ID is created common with the term senior DCM and the suffix of the particular division code. That is, for Chennai, user ID is senior DCM MAS. In the same way, division code changes as division user changes. Unique welcome screen with the name of the division logged in will be displayed. Any mismatch in the ID and password, the app will not allow further access. Home page of the division officer has 5 options. Click Update Staff Data to update the census officer details. This page has to be filled with the details of the name, PF number and mobile number of the census officer. PF number and mobile number entered here will act as the user ID and password of the respective census officer in his login. Once submit button is clicked, a pop-up message Data inserted will be displayed. Click Nomination of census officer to assign census duty. This page has division details. PF number is to be entered. Select the PF number from the drop-down menu. Name and mobile number will be filled automatically. Then select section, station in which the field officer is to be assigned. Station and section details can be selected from the drop-down menu. Select date on which a census officer to be selected from the date picker. Select the shift start time and shift end time of the census officer. Once all the details are entered, click Submit button. Entered details will pop up in a message for confirmation. If the details are entered correctly, then click Confirm button. In case any changes are required, click Recheck to make changes. When the same staff is to be assigned for another date and shift, you can click on Reassign option. Else, click New Officer to assign another staff for nomination. You can view the assigned census officers by station wise, section wise, or both. Select the section and station from the drop-down menu for which staff assigned duty is to be viewed. Date option is also available to view the entire duty details of particular day. On confirming the selection, nominated census officer for the respective section is displayed. Click View Census Report from the home page. Enter the train number for which report is required. Once the report button is clicked, report is generated. Report is generated with the details of actual headcount in the division, AHC, total carrying capacity of the train, TCC, and percentage of occupancy. After completion, you can log out from the page.
This is Southern Railway Passenger Marketing presenting the TPMS, Ticketing Peripherals Management System, an in-house project of our IT cell with no cost involved. 95% of the passenger revenue accrue through PRS and UTS earnings. To generate revenue, peripherals like thin client, routers, switches, modems need to work 24/7/365. We have a dedicated data center at Chennai. The network caters to the functioning of passenger reservation system, unreserved ticketing system, information displays, charting, ATVMs and COTVMs, etc. There are thousands of ticketing peripherals and datacom equipments involved in the process, such as computers, chart printers, thin clients, converters, routers, modems, LAN extender, and the list goes on. In the current process, the physical issue of tickets is being done through clients and printers. Electronic equipments need periodical maintenance and are also bound to fail at any time. The details of the equipments and their failures are being recorded manually with information to UTS and PRS console for rectification. The console staff record the complaints and inform the agency involved in the rectification of the complaint. Station staff have to intimate the console as and when the equipment is rectified. Console staff update the rectification details along with the timings. The daily statement of the failures are being extracted and followed up by staff at CCMPM office. However, there are difficulties in the current process. The difficulties in customization, that is, tracing of date of purchase, installation, machine brand, date of supply to the station. There are also difficulties in the life cycle monitoring of the machine, that is, installation done at and the date, the frequency of complaints and the restoration of time, warranty and the AMC period, and the agency allocated for that. There are difficulties in generation of the reports based on vendor, machine, location, AMC, agencies. The MIS reports helps in the analysis for a clear decision making. TPMS. TPMS application is user-friendly web-based application. It can be used on both mobile and computer. It is entirely an in-house project and no vendor, contractor, outside agency was involved. No expenditure has been incurred to develop or maintain it. It captures data regarding availability of peripherals, equipments at each station, their failures or rectification is being proposed. The details of each and every individual equipment that is available at a station is entered. A user-friendly form will be provided where details of failures can be entered by a station staff themselves just by a few clicks. Console, on getting the complaint ticket number, will forward the same to the respective service agencies. Once the failure is rectified, the station staff will be informed about the date and time of rectification by email. They can also check the complaint history of the peripheral. On to the working procedure, the roles of super admin is that he can add, delete or edit a user, provide access level to the user. The headquarters admin can add, delete or edit a peripheral and can register complaint for all stations in Southern Railway, assigns the complaint to service agencies and can view and download the MIS reports. The division admin can register a complaint for the stations under his control and can view the MIS reports and also download the reports. The technician can view complaints assigned to him and can download the reports. The station in charge can add, delete or edit a peripheral and can register a complaint for his or her station and can view the MIS reports and can download the reports of the station. The advantages of the TPMS. It removes the need for the station staff to inform the console regarding the failure of equipments. The service agencies can be informed immediately after the failure across, thereby reducing the time lag. The service time can be monitored effectively since the details will be entered as and when the failure occurs and its rectification is done. The details of the peripherals available at a station and its condition, need for replacement can be monitored at division or the headquarters level. The time taken for rectification of a failure can be extracted easily, which hitherto had to be done manually. Overcoming the present difficulties, the customization can be done vendor-wise, supplier-wise, OEM-wise, station-wise, failure-wise, supervisor-wise, staff-wise, and the service engineer-wise. The life cycle of the machine is being tracked from date of purchase till the date of condemnation. Hence, there is a clean monitoring of the efficiency and the efficacy of the machine. The MIS reports can be generated in all possible parameters for the analysis and for decision making. The scalability of the app can be extended to all divisions, zones, departments of the Indian Railways, and all the tools and peripherals can be brought under this cover without any expenditure. Moving on to the working procedure, the station login to add a peripheral. After logging in, this is the user dashboard. The user can change the mobile number and can also change the password. To register a complaint, reports and add peripherals, the station user is now adding a peripheral. After selecting the peripheral category from the drop-down menu and the manufacturer list, the serial number is entered. The serial number already existed cannot be accepted by the system. The date of purchase and the date of supply is also to be entered. The warranty and the AMC agency is known, and the period from and to date is also entered. Now the peripheral is successfully added in the system. By using the filter option and for the station, the required information can be extracted and downloaded. Upon the peripheral categories and can be done. Now the station is going to log in a complaint. This is the complaints dashboard. The earlier complaints registered can be viewed and the status is also known. Now to add the new complaints, the station is known. The peripheral category is selected from the drop-down list and the serial number is also taken. The failure category is filled up from the drop-down list and the details is provided. After clicking OK, a unique reference number is provided. The reference number is used to know the complaint history of the peripheral. It is time that console to take action on the registered complaint. After selecting the station, the console can view all the complaints registered by the stations. Now the console is assigning the complaint to the respective technician, filling up the need for the urgency and assigning the complaint with the status as pending with CMS. Once this is done, the console can view all the status of the complaints using the filter option, and on clicking the reference number can see the history of the complaint. Now the technician will log in to check the complaints assigned to him and will work upon the assigned complaints. This is the MIS reports which can be generated in a pie chart form, bar chart, column chart or the line chart, and also can be extracted in an Excel sheet. Thank you.